Hello everyone, Dr. Suneel Dhand. Welcome to another video. Why I have absolutely zero interest in joining any major physician organization or society. Now, I've been a doctor for a few years, and even before 2020, I was already getting quite disillusioned with the state of healthcare and medicine. But the last couple of years has completely sealed the deal as far as my involvement with major US physician organizations go. Now, I have been a member of some of the major organizations and societies within my specialty before, and let me tell you how it works for those of you who don't know. Typically, every doctor will pay an annual membership fee. It might be a few $100s, maybe $1,000 plus, to be a member of a society or organization. You will then get bombarded with emails, you will receive pamphlets through the mail, magazines, etc. about your particular specialty. And then you will typically have an annual meeting. And that meeting is usually in a nice place. Doctors can go there. I mean, I'm not rallying against doctors here. Doctors deserve the opportunity to go to conferences and network. But it's what the conferences are all about and what the organizations are all about which really gets me. Because these organizations, many of them, make millions and millions of dollars. And typically how it works is you will go and listen to lectures within your field. And the problem is that within many of these organizations, they have kind of an in-club of academic doctors who deliver lectures. Many of these actually are the same people who are part of the academic mob that we've seen online when it comes to certain issues, especially over the last couple of years. The problem with these physicians is they're frequently very unenergetic, uninspiring, and they deliver very monotone, boring lectures with not a shred of energy. And to be quite frank, I would rather watch paint dry. And I felt this way for a long time, going back a few years when I go and listen to these lectures. They're completely devoid of any inspiration whatsoever. And I think most doctors out there would do far better listening to better speakers within their field online or getting their content from elsewhere. So typically these conferences will go on for a few days and there will be an exhibit hall within the conference where big companies, big business and a lot of big pharma have paid to be there. Doctors will walk around and they will frequently get freebies. They may be invited out to sponsored dinners from these organizations. And think about this, these organizations have paid hundreds of thousands sometimes to be there, and they have these financial relationships with the physician societies. Who do you think the physician society is going to be loyal to? That lowly doctor who is paying a few $100s every year, or the big business or big pharma company that is paying hundreds of thousands or may have even paid millions to them over a few years? Come on, doctor, you are supposed to be smart. Who do you think the organization is going to be loyal to? And it's a real shame as well, because I've seen some organizations start off as relatively small and nimble organizations, and they quickly, as they grow, morph into complete business entities that are only about making money. That's what they're about. They are business entities. They do not exist for what they should be existing for, which is to really improve healthcare. Then we've had the whole debacle over the last couple of years. And one specific example which really made me think was this whole misinformation focus and drive. Last year, probably around the summer of 2021, many of these organizations started sending out mass communications to doctors warning them of the consequence of misinformation. I mean, think about it. They're communicating with people with medical degrees. And I thought to myself, you absolute sods. You are so energetic on this issue, and I've never seen you once in all my years of being a doctor be all over anything. You've never once said, let's be all in to improve the healthcare experience for our patients. Let's be all in to lower the costs for our patients. You have never ever done that, and that was a big eye-opener for me. I really believe that our major physician organizations are completely self-serving and they exist to enrich the people at the top of them. That's how it's been for a long time. So as a doctor, I am completely and utterly done with these major organizations. And you all know which ones I'm talking about. The major physician organizations are very well known. I would rather save that few $100s or a few $1,000s on my membership, and I would far rather focus on how I can be a better doctor, serving my patients to truly improve their health and well-being. Because one thing that's certain is that our physician organizations don't do that, and the patient is often the last thing on their minds. Thanks everyone for listening. Dr. Suneel Dhand. Do let me know your thoughts down below. Remember, 3 things. Modern mainstream culture will make you very sick very fast. Sadly, a lot of healthcare and medicine has become very corrupted indeed. And fewer things are to be more cherished than our freedom. Do hit the subscribe button for more similar videos in the future. Also hit the bell button so you get notified when I make more videos. And do also come follow me on my uncensored platform, locals.com. That link is down below, where we have more open, honest discussions away from this environment of big tech, censorship and silencing in the United States. Real shame I need to say that, but I do. We will all talk again very soon.